Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Rebecca Fuchs. Okay, so now let me talk to you about some philosophical fundamentals that are behind art. I disregarded this for a long while and it was such a freaking big mistake. Building a skill career without ever answering why are you doing this can get you so far, but it's never gonna get you as deep as you need to go. So I'm gonna give you here a list of questions that I need you to answer. And I mean this literally. You're gonna write down the questions and you're gonna put the answer on paper. By the way, I'm gonna attach PDF files in the description so that I can make this exercise easier for you, and I'm also gonna attach other PDFs with the main ideas of these episodes that, I hope you can stick them in your wall so you can look at the 3 golden rules and 3 fundamental practices. And especially now, I want you to do this fundamental philosophical exercise. The why, what, and how of art creation. 1. Why do you create art? 2. What do you want to achieve with your art? 3. What do you want people to say when they look at your artwork? And 4. What do you love most and what do you hate most? It's very possible that you have heard about how important it is when you are creating a new company or a new product, how it's important to answer the questions of why, what, and how. Why should I create this? Why should people want this product? What is actually this product? How am I going to do it? Well, my question number 1, why do you paint, is about the why. Question number 2, what do you want to achieve with your art? This is the what. And question number 3 and number 4 are about the how. So let's go one by one. Question number 1, why do you paint? This may seem the easiest thing to answer, but it's not always the case. I want you to go deep, to really try to explain with words. I don't want you to just say, oh, I paint because I love it. For many of us, the most obvious answer will be, because I cannot actually stop doing it. If I don't paint, I'm miserable. And this is truth. But it's going to be helpful to find a deeper answer. Why can't you stop painting? Why do you have to do this? Why are you miserable if you don't do it? In my case, the answer was because this is the best way I know on how to express my feelings. And because this is the best way I know how I can bring smiles and happiness to other people. And I really want to make other people happy and smile. And I want them to feel the beauty in the world and the beauty in themselves. And the best way so far that I have found to do this is through painting. Number 2, what do you want to achieve with your art? You may want to share beauty and happiness, or you may want to use this as a platform for social or political change, or I don't know, whatever. Find your goal. This is important because sometimes we get trapped in achieving technique and we just focus on, I don't know, for example, I want to perfect a great realistic portrait, or I want to make a super colorful abstract painting. But art is not just that. Art is about emotions. You're gonna get so much faster to the goals of how you want to paint if you focus on what emotions or changes you want your art to achieve, rather than how do you want your art to look like. Forget how do you want your painting to look like. Focus on what emotions my painting should be arising on other people. Number 3 question. What do you want people to say when they look at your artwork? This is gonna help about how you create your painting. Why? Well, because if you imagine you have created your best artwork and you are in a solo exhibit and you eardrop on what people are saying about your paintings, and you imagine they are saying your best desire of what they say, well, you're gonna hear them talking about the colors or the texture or the composition, the anger of the painting, the subtlety of your work. Whatever it is, this is going to inform to you a lot about the style you actually want to have. You're gonna be experimenting with different styles and techniques, but eventually you're gonna want to find your own thing. Imagining what people will say of your best work, it's gonna help you figure out what it is that is unique about me, what it is that is my own style, what it is the way in which I have to express what I want to do from question number 2 into a painting. Question number 4. What do you enjoy most and what do you hate most? Again, answering these questions are gonna help you find your own style. They're gonna help you find what subjects you love. You love landscapes, you love the human body, or technology, or I don't know, maybe you hate social injustice. So, sometimes it's not only what we love that is gonna give you a big tip. Sometimes it's what you hate, and maybe you want to talk most about what you hate. Try to answer these questions because they're gonna tell you a lot about what you should be talking about with your artwork. So, my friends, this week, your homework is going to be to answer these 4 questions. At the beginning, you should probably sit and answer these questions once a month, more often if you feel the need to. Eventually, you're probably gonna have to sit and answer these 4 questions once or twice a year. This is something you're gonna have to keep doing for the rest of your life. And also, I'm gonna give you some extra homework. You're gonna answer the question of what do I enjoy most in a visual manner. You're gonna create a folder on your computer, or even better, you can actually make a physical board where you place images that inspire you. These are gonna be images that make you happy, images that whenever you look at them, you feel like, oh, I have to create something for whatever reason. And these are gonna be places, textures, colors, actions, I don't know, anything. Then I want you to create a second folder or a second actual board in which you are going to start placing images of the paintings or sculptures, whatever artwork you admire. And then look at them and try to think, why do I like these pieces? Is it the technique, the colors, the brush stroke, the texture, the composition, the theme? What? Try to answer these questions because they're gonna say a lot about your own future path for your theme and subject and style. These boards, like answering the 4 questions, I think at first you're gonna do it more often, and eventually you're gonna make them maybe once or twice a year, but seriously, never stop doing this. It is so incredibly helpful. And that's all for today, my friends. I'm going to be back next week talking about fundamental elements of good artwork. I hope you enjoyed my first episode. Remember that I have placed documents in the description of the videos so that they're gonna help you to do your exercises and remember the main ideas that I shared with you today. And till next week, keep working on your talent.